Gabriel Iglesias might be the most wholesome comedian to have ever lived because before his mother passed away, he gave her one of the best gifts a son could ever give to a parent.
She meant everything to me, and she was my biggest supporter, even though she would never laugh at my jokes. She would get mad at her friends that wouldn't laugh. Pendeja, ¿por qué no te ríes? How come you don't laugh? I did something really awesome for my mom before she passed away. I took her to go see a man by the name of Vicente Fernández in concert. Now, if you're not familiar with who Vicente Fernández is, he is basically Mexican Elvis, but he's still alive. So a few years ago, Vicente Fernández and myself were both performing at the same venue, a venue called the Gibson Amphitheater in Los Angeles. It is no longer there. A woman by the name of Emily was running the building. I was there the week before Vicente Fernández, and after 3 sold-out shows, she comes up to me and says, Gabriel, thank you so much for this incredible business. We're so happy with how the shows turned out. I have a question for you. Is your mom a fan of Vicente Fernández? I said, Emily, my mom's Mexican. It's the law. I thought so. Listen, Vicente Fernández is going to be performing here next week, and I wanted to do something very special for you to show my appreciation. Do you think you and your mom would like to come see him perform, and I'll get you front row center? I said, Emily, that sounds amazing. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but my mom is old school, so I still gotta ask. I'll call you. So I get to my mom's house, and I see her. Amá, dime mijo. Mijo in Spanish means my son. So my mom would always tell me that, my son, mijo, dime mijo, tell me, my son. I said, Mom, would you like to go see Vicente Fernández in concert? And she looked at me and said, Mijo, that sounds nice. That's exactly how she said it. She was very even keel. She wouldn't show a lot of emotion. So I call Emily and I said, my mom's in. Awesome, I'll see you next week. So we get to the venue and we're early. So they have us in this little VIP section where they're giving us free drinks and free snacks. And my mom was so cute. She walks up to me and she says, Mijo, are the drinks free? I said, Mom, yeah, the drinks are free, but don't worry about it. No, mijo, no, because I didn't bring any money. No traje dinero. I don't have no money. I said, Mom, you made an ATM. You're good. The messed up part is that she didn't even like drinking. She just wanted to walk around with a couple of drinks so she looked like she was part of the party. Yeah. So she's got a couple drinks, and as it was, when she would walk around, she had a little bit of a limp because she had just had toe surgery a couple months prior. So she had kind of like a little, it looked like she was dancing. Dun, 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 dun. So she's walking around. Here comes Emily. Gabriel, you made it. I go, yeah. I go, this is my mom. This is Emily. This is my mom, Esther. Mom, this is Emily. They're free. She knows they're free. She's the one that made this happen. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're the one that hired me. Oh, gracias. Thank you so much. Emily goes, can I talk to you for a second? I go, sure. Mom, I'll be right back. What's up, Emily? Gabriel, do you think your mom would like to meet Vicente Fernández right now? I said, Emily, let me tell you something. If she says no, I want to meet him.
And no matter how bad the situation Fluffy is in, he always finds the good in it and turns it into a funny story.
The guys and I were involved in an emergency landing situation. I had chartered a private jet because my last Netflix special, the money finally hit my account, and I thought I was balling, right? Nope, turns out we were falling. Worst turbulence we have ever experienced in 27 years of being comedians. Worst turbulence I ever felt, for sure. At one point, the jet did this. I did this. The scariest part was watching my dogs leave the seat. Fortunately, we landed safely. We were okay. That's not what made the news. What made the news is that when we came in for the landing, the jet touched down and then it skid off the runway by 200 yards. And we ended up in a field. A field. A field. Are you kidding me? As hard as I work. To break stereotypes. A bunch of Mexicans ended up in a field. Yeah, that's what happened.
People sometimes come out very rude, but Fluffy always keeps his temper no matter the situation he is in. One time, a podcast manager was super annoying.
Okay, what do you identify as? I wasn't sure how to answer that. I'm 47 years old. I didn't know what to say. I was like, shit, hungry, I guess. I mean, I'm tired, sleepy, depressed on Tuesdays. I don't know what you want me to say. What? What are your pronouns? For example, are you a they or a them? A they? Or a them? How fat am I? Ama, dime, mijo. Emily wants to know if you would like to meet Vicente Fernández right now. Mijo, that sounds nice. All right, Emily, she's in. Emily goes, is she even a fan? I go, trust me, that's her reaction. She's good. She has the whole house covered with Vicente Fernández records and cassettes. Okay, we're good. So Emily comes back and she puts these special VIP bracelets on us with a little click, and she walks us through a door into the backstage area. As soon as we went through the door, I knew exactly where we were. I was just there a week ago. So I got my mom arm in arm and we're walking down the hallway, okay? Come on, Ma, let's go. Let's go. We're walking down the hallway and we're getting closer and closer to Vicente Fernández's dressing room. The door is wide open and I can hear a commotion coming out of the dressing room. And then a man and a woman exit the room, and the man is holding on to the woman's shoulders and he's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And the woman looks destroyed. Okay. Mascara's running down her face. My mom sees that and she's like, mijo, did you see that? Did you see what the mascara? What the mascara parece puta la cabrona. Sorry, puta means friendly. So we get by the door, and the closer we get, we start to see a guy in the room. He comes to the door. In the room, there's three people, okay? There's Vicente Fernández, the photographer, and a handler. The handler comes to the door, and you can tell by his voice that he works for like a Mexican radio station because he's got that voice. You know, like, hola, hola, pásale, pásale. Pásale in Spanish means come on in. So we start to walk into the room. And let me tell you guys something. If you grew up listening to Vicente Fernández from a young age and you get the opportunity to meet him, it is seriously a religious experience. My mom and I are entering the room. The only thing missing is the freaking Dominus Patris en el nombre de San. You don't look at him, you look at the floor. Out of respect, you just look at the floor. Come on, Ma. We get all the way up to him and I see boots. And when I see the boots, my mom and I both just. He knows what you're doing. He knows you're checking him out. So what he does is he poses, okay? Vicente stands there and he poses. He'll have the sombrero, the hat, to his side. And then he doesn't look at you. He looks away. And he sticks his chest out. And he stands there looking like a big-ass bottle of Tapatio at Costco. And then he looked at me. And he recognized me. Not as a comedian, but because I was there the week before and my photo was hanging outside his door. It's whoever's there last, they always rotate the photo. So he sees me and he's like,
Mijo, tú eres el muchacho que está en la foto, que está allá afuera.
I go, yeah, that's me outside, yeah. Hola. Vicente, I'm sorry. Le presento mi mamá. I'm like, oh my God, I think I just offered up my mom to Vicente Fernández. She's like 73, better late than never, Ma, get him. My mom starts walking up to Vicente. He was so nice. He goes out to shake my mom's hand, and my mom grabs his hand. And I don't know where she got this strength and energy from, but she grabbed him and pulled him in hard, like the video game. Get over here. And then hooked him. She hooked him and she starts screaming into his chest, Mi chente, mi chente, mi chente. I'm like, oh my God, she's getting horny. And he knew too. Because he was like, quítamela, quítamela. The photographer, the handler, and me, the three of us is what it took to pull her off of Vicente.